Two girls, one struggle, pour it up, make it double. Took the time to spill the tea. Tired of the dating scene. I'm just trying to find a bank. But the games they wanna play, only if it's rated R. Maybe then I'll show my cards.
Hey, hey.
What's up, what's up, what's up?
Hey, y'all.
Hey. Who's that rapping on the intro? Is that
my friend Ikea.
Okay.
Yeah, she made an intro song for us so that we keep getting blocked on YouTube, flagging our videos.
I thought it sounded like you, Kish.
Nah, a few people asked
Everybody swears her.
I was about to make a joke. I was like, yo, is that Nicki Garage right there?
No, imagine.
Yo, I can't.
I was a rapping shit. I'd be like,
Nicki,
everybody gotta make a song.
Nicki
Anyway,
Garage.
y'all.
All right, go ahead.
Girls, one struggle in the counsel relationship with real people. Yes, relationships, not relationship. With real people. All right, so what I want y'all to do is go around and introduce yourself. So I want y'all to say your name, your sign, and then we're gonna ask each one of you to choose whether you want to do a spill the tea question or if you want to do a truth question. All right? Come on,
listen, it's my blood. Go take a sip.
Right. Let's get some energy going. Let's get some energy going.
I thought that was a bottle of Jack. I'm about to say, damn.
All right, Jeff, you go first.
Right here.
Okay.
What do you say?
You go first.
Hi, my name is my name is Jeff Wells. I saw everybody else had a nickname except for Kareem, which I appreciate him. But coming fresh. I am a Capricorn. And what else you say you wanted to hear?
Do you want to do a spill the tea or truth question?
Oh yes, you want to do a spill the tea or a truth question?
Spill the tea, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. What sexual act are you best at? That call was right on top for you.
Icebreaker.
Right.
Sexual act am I best at?
Yes. What sexual act are you best at?
Threesomes.
Yo, annoying.
Lot of mercy.
Okay.
All right. What makes you best at a threesome? What are you doing in the threesome that makes you the best at a threesome?
Because it's all about it's the mental thing. You know what I'm saying? It's how to make sure everybody feels comfortable and how to make sure everybody is on. There's whatever boundaries you set or whatever it is, but you still got to make sure. Whether if it's your wife or girlfriend, you have to make sure that she feels secure. And at the same time, you don't want the other girl to feel like a straight up hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta make sure everything is. You gotta make sure they
Yeah, at 50-50 pretty much. Yeah, like everybody get the same piece of a pie.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah.
So basically, you're like the moderator of the threesome. You're perfect at the moderator of the threesome.
Yeah. Sometimes you can't even really enjoy yourself because you gotta make sure, especially the first time you gotta make sure everybody is on the same page.
All right, Crispy, you up next.
I'm Crispy. The best sign ever, Aquarius. You already know that. I ain't gotta say no more. And give me that tea bag, aka spill that tea. Let's go.
All right, so Marvin, you gotta spill the tea?
Spill the tea.
Gotcha, spill the tea.
Anyway.
Sorry, I was sharing it, that's why. Let's see what we got for you.
All
if your ex were to place a warning label on your relationship, what would it say?
Stay back, run away. Honestly, don't do it. He sound good. He will convince you, but when you get to know him, oh my God, he is something different, girl. Don't let that man fool you. So stay alert.
So you king red flag.
Straight red flag. Not at the beginning. Not at the beginning. Like I said, I like to, get in there, get to know you, and then show my other side later on. And
what's the other side?
The other side is no crazy. Just me, just being like, hold me. Like I want to be like fake pamper. You know what I mean? Like fake pamper. I would say like do things for me as well. I don't want to do everything and do things for me.
You want to be the little spoon.
The little spoon?
The little spoon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Said
yeah. So, just he said everything is 50-50 to me.
Okay. I'm like, we guess.
All right.
Yeah.
You up next.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Kareem, Cancer, and I'll go with Spill of Tea.
Your sound quality is a little.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a little scratchy.
Okay.
All right, Spill of Tea. Have you ever cheated? When and why?
Ooh. I have.
That means yes, right.
I have. It was a long time ago.
long time ago.
3 weeks ago.
That was like probably over like almost 20 years ago.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. I was
cheated once?
What happened?
You only cheated once?
Yes.
Ever in your life?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Stay.
Nah.
Yeah, you can't. You
I
can't
hate
be
that
around.
it's flipped. I feel backwards.
Oh no. Go into the settings.
Please, because I feel like retarded.
That's what when we first started.
I was like, ew.
Yeah. Girl,
all right now we are in the Kareem, we don't see you anymore.
Oh, because I'm trying to fix the thing. The
Just
settings.
came in and knocked them out.
I'm sorry. Yeah, someone called me.
I was trying to fix my settings.
Yeah.
Why y'all look so small? How do I do this? I feel like an idiot.
Once you go into settings, there should be an option to mirror.
No, I did that now because y'all all like tiny. I don't know. Okay.
Maximize the screen.
Cheating.
So I was very, very immature and I didn't know how to handle the situation. So I thought the best thing to do would be to get someone else, or at least start a relationship with someone else. Obviously wasn't the best thing, but yeah, I just didn't know how to handle it.
Okay. All right, just to let you know, your sound is still scratchy.
It could be my headphones. Hold on.
Yeah.
It is.
Is that better?
You got cricket. Hold on.
Is that better?
Say something else.
He underwater.
No.
Is your phone on top of something?
Oh, you know what? You're right. Yeah, it is.
It's probably the type of sound. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sound is better. That's better.
Nah.
No.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
All right. So Jasmine, right now we are introducing ourselves. Well, y'all introducing yourselves. So your name, your sign, and you want to do a ability or a truth or dare question.
I'm just sharing.
All right. Before I do that, is everybody small on it? Look, oh my God, I got tag that shit.
Maximize the screen.
How do you maximize the screen? Because I'm like squinting over here to see everybody.
On the bottom right hand corner, there's a box. Like move your mouse around.
I'm on my phone. That's why.
I can't help you.
Oh, Crispy, are you seeing us small?
I don't know. See, I don't know. Look, I don't know.
I'm like, it's mostly gray, and then it's like little boxes up top, but I can't really see
that's probably it.
I got purple. I see a little purple with y'all names, I think, on the left hand side.
It's tiny, right? It's mostly gray.
Yeah.
I don't know. Jasmine, what you want to know? I'm a Libra.
Mm-hmm.
My birthday was Sunday. Nah. And what was the?
Do you want to do a spill the tea or a truth or dare question?
I'll do. Spill the tea.
Okay. Let me see. What's the weirdest porn you've ever masturbated to?
I mean, I don't do weird porn. I barely do porn, but lesbian porn. That's the only porn I watch.
That's the weirdest porn? Okay.
That's the only like porn I watch.
Okay.
So
all right.
I barely watch, but if I do watch it, look at Crispy. Nobody likes
you ready for
I'm ready. I'm ready. Don't do that. Don't do that. Come on now. Listen,
y'all got follow-up questions? No.
Nah, we don't, but chill.
Crispy said so.
He even finished talking. He had a question.
Right. Like what?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So we get into the show today. All right. Well, I'm Keish.
And I'm Snuts.
Right. I'm a Sag.
Taurus.
And we're not asking ourselves no questions.
Look, y'all got all our answers.
Y'all better.
Right. Go check out the page. We answered.
Truth or dare.
Said truth or dare.
All right, Samara, I'm gonna pick a question for you.
Go ahead.
You pick a question for me. Hold on. All right. Make your yeeks jiggle like your favorite porn star.
Your favorite porn star is a seal.
All right. Here's a question. Truth. I'll fuck blank tonight, and you have to name the person that is in the show right now.
Ooh.
Everybody's married. I can't. No.
It could be me if you want to see. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, here she goes.
But it could be one of us.
All right.
Well, you doing all the work because I
don't eat. Pick, what's her name? Snooks? I'll fuck her.
No.
Pick somebody.
Well, it's definitely not gonna be Uncle Crispy.
Right.
That's baby. I'm just gonna say Kareem. I'm not messing with nobody.
Okay.
Kareem.
I don't know where he went.
I must have put him in. I guess he got kicked out.
I don't know what's happening.
Oh, excuse me.
The struggle is 2 girls, 1 struggle, and the council is struggling.
And he's
the struggle.
We're about to get it together. All right, so Nikki's truth. My wildest fantasy is.
We already know talk about this. A gangbang.
Oh, I know yours.
A gangbang. What you was gonna say?
Yeah. Double penetration.
Yeah, that's easy.
Oh, shout out to you, that gangbang. Yes, sir.
Why you say it like that? Just
all right, y'all. We'll get into the show. So today we are talking about attachment styles. I know Jasmine ain't like that. I gave y'all homework. It wasn't really. It took like all of 5 seconds.
Girl, that was 30 questions. I'm like,
it took like
ADHD.
But so the reason why I asked y'all to do it is so that we can know our attachment styles to have conversations around it, right? So what I'm gonna do is briefly go through the 4 different attachment styles. And then y'all tell me which one y'all think y'all identify with the most outside of the test that y'all took. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. So the first one is fearful avoidant. So those
zooming into everybody. Sorry.
Huh?
Oh. No, I'm like zooming into everybody, see everybody's face because I don't know how y'all look. Okay. Never mind.
Okay. So the first one is fearful avoidant. So those with that attachment style have a strong desire for close relationships, but distrust others and fear intimacy. This leads people with a fearful avoidant attachment to avoid the very relationships that they crave. All right, so that's fearful avoidant. The second one is dismissive avoidant. So instead of craving intimacy, a person who identifies with dismissive avoidant is wary of closeness, and they try to basically avoid like any type of like emotional connection with anybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they tend to avoid emotional connection, avoid attachment, avoid closeness to anybody. It's kind of like, I don't want that, right? So anxious preoccupied is someone who has low self-esteem and holds others in a higher regard. They seek intimacy and security from others, but they find it hard to trust and can worry about their partner's behaviors and intentions. These individuals tend to be overly dependent on the relationship. So basically, like you super anxious that your partner is about to dip out. So you were holding on to them, right? Then we have the secure. So secure attachers have positive thoughts and feelings about their relationships, both while physically present with them and physically separated from their partners. So which one do y'all think y'all relate
Yeah,
to?
we can go in order from. Well, whoever wants to go first.
Can you repeat that?
I would go with. I'm gonna say secure. It's hard. I want to say secure, but I have a tad bit. I don't want to say 100% trust issues, but like determining someone's intentions sometimes has been like an issue for me. Besides that, I feel like secure fits me.
Okay. Who want to go next?
Yeah, the test I took, most of mine was secure.
So I'm saying outside of the test that you took, right?
I would say secure.
From the description she just gave, without looking at your test.
What was it? What was the description for secure?
It was you have positive thoughts and feelings about your relationship while you're with your partner and while they're not with you.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, secure.
Okay. Kareem.
What was the one with the avoidance?
All right, so there's fearful avoidance. So that's those with this attachments, they have a strong desire for close relationships but distrust others and fear intimacy. So it's like you tend to avoid the relationships that you actually crave.
And
To
then,
me,
I could kind of identify with that.
Okay.
fearful or dismissive, because they're two different ones.
So what's dismissive? Can you?
That's the one you just read, right, Nikki?
No, I read fearful.
Okay, so that person craves intimacy. They identify with like closeness. They're basically kind of needy. They avoid emotional connections, and they rather not like have to rely on people. Like very, very independent.
I think a little bit of both.
Me too. Mine is
I definitely think a little bit of both. Yes, it's just some things that I learned about myself that I know. So I could definitely identify with the secure, because when I'm in a relationship, I'm good. Like I don't have to worry about anything. I know how I treat you. I know how I treat you, and I'm comfortable with the way you treat me if you're treating me well. And I don't have any other thoughts outside of that than us being good and moving forward in a relationship. But outside the relation, after being in a relationship, I was married for 18 years.
Jeez.
Sorry to hear that. No.
I mean,
that's sorry to hear
that. But there were some things that I had to really learn about getting back into a relationship about myself, and that's why I said I could identify with both the fearful avoidance and the it's so one thing that I learned, I was listening to a therapist and it kind of resonated with me, and she was like how I flee because I don't know how to get close without instantly feeling like the burden of caretaking and responsibility. And it's true, because I did that for a lot of years. So like now when I get in a relationship, it's like I don't want to take care of anybody,
You don't have to. You don't have to, man. You don't have to.
I want someone to come in and just be like, I don't need you to take care of me. I just need you to partner with me.
Hold that thought, because we're gonna get into that. We're gonna big deep into that soon. So who did go, Jasmine?
Yeah. No, I'm agree.
Because Crispy's about to talk sometimes.
Right. I'm definitely both, what the fellas said, but mostly Kareem, the fearful avoidance. That's definitely me, hands down. Like I said earlier, I need that. You know what I mean? They hold me. I need that, and I need all that. The sex. I need everything. I need. I'm needy. Definitely, definitely. I can't. I'm independent. 75%. I would say 75 of that. And what else? Secure. Yeah, I'll say I'm. Yeah, I'm. I don't have to worry about. I don't have to worry about anything. I don't have to worry about anything. I feel like I got it. Like once she with me or she not with me, and she part her way, I'm not gonna be thinking, oh, what's she doing or anything. I'm good because she already know. You know what I mean? I get crazy, so you ain't gotta be thinking about none of that. I don't gotta be thinking about none of that. So I'm good. I'm good handling mine. So
all right.
Yeah.
No, don't make me laugh. What's up? I cannot stop. Jasmine, what's yours?
I'm very detached. But once I'm in a relationship, then I'm secure. Until you show me otherwise, of course. But yeah, I'm a secure person. I'm not like jealous type or anything like that. Like, I mean.
Okay.
So for me, I think I'm gonna say the same. I think it's kind of like situational. But I can identify, like Kareem said, with the fearful and the dismissive, because I really don't need nobody. Like, you get like that's my thing. I don't need anybody. I always say
that's not a high five moment.
Like,
get out of here, Brusky.
The only person I need in my life, honestly, I'm gonna say is my husband. Outside of that, I don't want to say that people are disposable. I don't think that people are disposable, but then I also feel like people come and go at the same time.
Yeah.
Like basically.
It's just your turn.
Huh?
No, I'm just saying it's just your turn. Like you said, I'm just piggybacking what you said. Go ahead.
So I think like the fearful and the dismissive, I think that kind of depends on like the person that I'm dealing with, right? And how they're making me feel. And then I feel like those things show up. But I think, like once you're in a relationship and the person is doing what they're supposed to be doing, there's no reason for me to feel like they doing other shit if they're showing up the way they're supposed to be showing up. Right. Now, if they doing other shit that got me questioning them, then that's a whole different type of story. So
I've always said that once a guy keeps a routine, they could be doing whatever behind closed doors and we would not even know because we're so used to like, oh, he's doing what he has to do. He's not cheating or he's not doing this. And like, as long as, if y'all was smart, as long as y'all keep the same routine, we will never know. We will never find out.
Listen, that was like the message of every show we had.
You do have that intuition though. It does pop up because I've never been the looking type or anything like that. But it's like all God's honest truth. Like it's always like just fell on my lap, and I'm like, okay.
So why? Oh, I'm about to ask a question.
No, like I don't go through so
much. We have that, but that's totally fine. Go ahead and ask your question.
No, I was gonna say that's why you can't keep the same routine.
Huh?
Can't keep the same routine.
You know what she meant.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying keep the same routine as far as like they like y'all continue to do the same things. Like
oh, I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Go
like
to the store and then come back and go to the store, come back. That's what you mean? Like that same routine.
Crispy, shut the fuck up, please.
You out.
No, I'm just saying like some guys are very consistent with like, buying you flowers, taking you out, like just stuff like relationship stuff. Like, as long as you keep that, like a woman would never know like you're doing
right. So like if it's something that you regularly if it's something that you regularly do and then all of a sudden as you're doing that shit, that kind of raises a red flag to be like, like what's the first? I don't think that's the initial thought, right? Because I feel like, all right, one time is cool.
Right.
It's always when somebody does something,
Mhm.
whether that's like when they do something that's like repetitive, and I'm noticing something that they're doing over and over again, that's when it becomes a problem. Because I think I'm a person one, and I think maybe that's why I am so guarded. I don't know, but like I go into situations giving people full on trust, right? I never go into a situation questioning somebody because I'm not lying, so I don't know why the fuck you would need to lie,
Right.
And again, that goes for friends, family, or anybody like that I'm dealing with. Like I go into it trusting you until you show me otherwise.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think because like shit happens and you have given your trust away so much, you start to hold on to that, and now you're looking at people sideways.
It's that pattern. Once you notice that pattern, that's when red flags, the caution sign pops up for us. Like something.
So is that for women as well?
Yeah, it is for women as well. That's how I got caught.
I'm about to say that too. So ladies,
he's like, since when you go out, come home and take a shower. I'm like, what you talking about?
Now I can't bathe. Now I can't bathe.
Let me smell your balls.
You want some sweaty with JJ? Then copy.
I plead the fifth. That was not me.
Right.
All right.
It wasn't. So, question, lady.
Go ahead, Crispy.
So, lady, why do guys seek if they're in a relationship?
What is what?
Why do guys seek if they're in a relationship? Meaning, like, why do guys look outside of a relationship? Why are they looking for other things?
Why you asking? You tell me.
You answer that question.
No, I know the answer, but I want to hear it from the ladies. Like, why do we? Are y'all like? Yeah, like no, we.
Yeah. Why do
yeah.
Y'all slipped off. You slipped on the banana and fell into some pussy. That's what.
Wow. Okay. Next, who else? I think I know where Crispy going with this, but
where's he going?
No, I just want y'all to.
They want us to take accountability.
Yeah, because
you saying it's our fault?
Pretty much, yes.
No,
pretty much
I don't think so.
Like I feel like if y'all, hold on, Jazz. I feel like if y'all ladies was doing y'all job, we wouldn't be looking.
Wait, first of all, y'all say y'all cheat just because you don't cheat with feelings or anything like that. So clearly, it's just an impulse thing.
No. See,
no.
Here's the thing. Excuse me, Crispy. I'm sorry. Like there's a common misconception.
Respectfully.
Sorry, yeah. I'm on the side because there's a common misconception that men have no feelings and that men don't really feel anything.
We know you have feelings.
And there is a double standard. There is a double standard where if a woman cheats, she got every excuse in the world. He wasn't there for me emotionally. He was, I think he cheated. Whatever it is, she got whatever excuses.
Guys do it.
We have the same excuses y'all have.
If a man cheats, then he just for a woman is just he just cheated. He's a dog. He's a dead. There's no logical reason for it. It just happens.
We always blame ourselves. Let me just put that out there, okay?
No, not to cut you off. I don't think any woman's ever said, "Oh, he's just cheating because he's cheating." We sit there and say, we feel you cheated because X, Y, and Z. We accuse y'all for cheating because y'all not handling your business, because you're selfish, because you have a big ego. Some of y'all are very insecure.
But you see what you just did? But you see what you just did?
I'm trying to say, Jeff. You're trying to say. So what I was gonna say to answer your question, Jeff, was like, I just lost my whole train of thought.
That's what happened with me, so I just started listening.
Yeah.
It comes down to like communication, right? So I guess for me, if I'm feeling some type of way in a relationship, to tell you, and like I said, I'm just like the type of person, I'm gonna give you grace. One of my exes, he cheated, and I was like, it's okay, right? He cheated. I had him confess. He was laying on my lap. I was rubbing his head, and he was confessing to me while he was in my lap, right? And I was like, okay, no problem, right? Shit happens, right? I gave him grace. We had a conversation about these are the things that's not working. I don't like the way you showing up, right? And I'm repeating myself over and over again. If I keep repeating myself over and over again, and those things are not changing, now when I go fuck somebody else, then you can't get mad. So I think it comes down to which I did.
No, that's not the. That's not the.
Yeah,
That's
but you didn't need
So
to.
listen, when I
He wanted to.
That's not the. That's not the question. That's not the question.
Let me finish my thought. If you let me finish my thought, I will turn it
Okay.
around.
All right.
Right? So what I'm trying to say is, if you're able to communicate to the female, like, hey, these are the issues that I'm dealing with, and then she's not doing anything to change that, and you go cheat, then that's her fault. Right? So I do think, like, we don't just think, like me, I'm not gonna be like, oh, he just cheating because he wanted to cheat. Like, but if you have a problem, say what the problem is. If you can't say what the problem is, how am I supposed to fix it?
Not even that. I was somewhat agreeing with Nikki, but when I said insecure, when I said the ego thing is, because even if you come to me and tell me what your issue is and I'm not delivering, then leave me. What are you cheating for? You're obviously not happy. So unless you're just sexually unhappy, you're obviously not happy. So why are you staying with me? Why are you dipping out on me when you can just go? So that's
because
with me. I think that's easier said than done, especially like if you with a person for a little minute, it's feelings attached and stuff like that. It's hard to just be like, all right, well, I'm gonna go.
Go ahead, Crispy.
I agree with her. I agree. No,
so what I was gonna say is I think men are able to compartmentalize things a little bit more, right?
Right.
So, sex doesn't. Let's say everything is great, like everything else is. She is like everything I dreamed, right? But the sex is just subpar. You know what I'm saying? Like we could detach that from men are able to just like, one has nothing to do with the other, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? So if like you said, Nikki, yeah, no, I definitely agree with you to your point. Like, if you communicate and it is still not getting done, if you communicate again, it's still not getting done, that bodes for problems. But I just don't like the notion that if a man cheats, then it's just that's just what they do. Men ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to it's a reason. It could be a logical reason why. As you know what I mean? As opposed to when a woman cheats, she has 1,000 reasons why she did it.
As she should. Y'all should have reasons to do it. What the reasons are.
The men do too. Men have a million reasons, like you just listed. Sex is not good. She didn't cook. She don't like to clean the house.
So what do you do about that before you go out and cheat?
Exactly. Like, have you? That's what I was gonna say. In those situations, guys, right?
And then before you get into a relationship, you knew the sex was subpar. So like what? And like
I was fucking unless she was celibate before you.
There's no way.
Some people can trick themselves and like, yo, she like he or she is like great in every other category.
I didn't even see
that.
And so maybe they can,
because
whatever. Maybe she'll let me put my finger in the butt. I don't know. But it never happens. So now you sitting there like, oh, come on, I got a dead fish.
No, like but honestly,
can't that be worked out though?
I want to hear from Kareem.
I was gonna say, like, if you're saying like the sex is subpar, can't you work that out? If everything else is in order, everything else is good. Can't you work out subpar sex and try to like, okay, this is what I want, this is what I enjoy. Like, how are we gonna come to a?
You have to have a willing partner.
Yeah. I was saying everybody ain't the same. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's
make the changes.
Everybody ain't at the same level of nasty. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
I mean, it's true, but you could work your way. You could work your way there.
You know what's funny? I was watching a show on Netflix, and I think it was called All About Sex or Science Sex or whatever. Hosted by, I think, was it Gwyneth?
Gwyneth Paltrow. It was Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah.
And it's funny because a husband and the wife, they went on the show, and the husband was complaining about the wife. Turns out the wife was freakier than the husband, but he just wasn't listening to what the wife was saying or recognizing her needs and what she wanted. And
how do you let it get that far? Like,
it was a communication.
Yeah, he was looking like, damn, I know my wife was into that. Yeah, because you never asked her.
But I don't think it's about never asking her. I think it's knowing how to ask the right questions.
Ooh, so what questions did you ask?
because here's the thing, like, I may be into something.
You the gentleman on the freak, so we got.
Oh my goodness, I may be into something, but I just don't know how to explain it to you without feeling judged.
Mhm.
So,
Like what? I want to know what.
Not go into detail of what I like. So that's where the disconnect is. But if you're in a space where, like how that show was, if you're in a space where they're like, look, just everyone's here for this reason, just say it, then it feels a little bit easier. But just one-on-one, especially if you're not used to something, that's not an easy conversation to have.
So do you just try certain things, or do you ask first?
Well, you always have to ask because it has to be consent. I mean you don't want to go.
But it goes back to the connection you have.
The person is like, "No, what are you doing? I don't like this."
Like each position, like, is this okay? Like,
no. Not no.
Well, not at that time.
Like,
but some people you have to though. But some people you may have to every time you do something. Do you like this? How does it feel to you?
I'll be like, listen.
But that takes away from the whole intimacy part.
Yeah, but how are you supposed to learn each other if you don't go through that process?
Be like, sign here. Next.
Especially if it's a problem.
It's just having that conversation.
Yeah.
Before having intimacy, you know, it's like, you know, what are things that you like to try, or
exactly.
Things like that. Like, it's not while you're doing it, then you're taking away from it.
Right.
That's why we got the card game and some of the questions.
That's very true.
That's why you. Yeah, and that's why you ask some questions
out of here.
Hey, let me put my hands down because my nails are crazy. I'd be like,
let me see them knuckles.
I feel like everything everyone's saying here goes back to your connection with your partner, y'all communication, how much y'all trust each other. Because even if you do feel awkward saying like, "Hey, I like a few fingers in my ass," you still gotta feel. You know what I'm saying? You still gotta be with somebody that you're comfortable enough to have that conversation with, where you know, okay, they may judge me, or you know, they may not, but I rock with this person. I trust them, so I can tell you this. Because if you hide in your desires and pleasures, that's a you thing.
Do y'all see the chat?
No,
yeah.
I don't think
it's
a you thing. You have to really like that person. You can't. As I don't know if you guys ever heard this before, like you can't really yuck somebody's yum because then.
Oh, right, okay. You can't shame somebody for what they like. Is that what
right? They like what they like because you might like something that's simple and they may be like, "Oh hell no." So I think it's more so of just being open to, okay, this is what you like, let's try it, rather than like freaking out.
This is conversations you kind of have before you get.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You have these conversations.
I was just about to say that.
Because I'm like
just about to say that. How you get into a relationship? And I know, Jasmine, you got something to say? All I see is your head, like.
I'm trying to listen. I'm like, I've never had like I'm like, my son is in the room, so I'm not trying to be too loud. I've never had like a sex talk before. Like, what? Oh, what do you like? Well, one time. Well, this was after the first time because I was like, yeah, it's not.
So you've never been like with dating somebody and y'all be like, okay, what's the freakiest thing you've done, or what's something you want to try?
Okay, well, yeah, that's different.
Yeah, that's
what I thought y'all talking about. Like, oh, like initially, I'm like,
yeah.
I mean,
I like when I ask questions, I throw everything out. Yeah, I mean, what do
we
you
know
like?
You have no hair. He gonna be like, whip it out.
I just go in like let's just talk like what you like, what you don't like, things like that. But
you know what else will get you comfortable? I mean, you guys both being adults, going to like a toy store and looking at different things and having that conversation of like, oh, is this something that you're into? Have you ever thought about this? Yeah. And you know, it kind of opens you up a little bit rather than because some people you gotta build up. Some people have to build up to
right. Because once she said, once a female say, "Oh, I like this toy, I like that," I'm taking her the next day or the same day, and we going to that store, we gonna get it, and we gonna do it. Like I swear to God, like.
And ladies, I heard it. Y'all looking for a new toy. Have that combo with him.
Exactly, and plus you're gonna ask her like, "Do you have any toys? Do you have any toys that we want to try?" Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, because ladies have toys. Like right in that bag in the drawer, right by the bed, on top of the bed. Yeah, y'all have them toys. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, what do you have in that bag? You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
you know
so
what?
let's use it.
So Samara and Jasmine, do y'all like toys?
I do. I had a few. And not just like vibrator toys. Like I've had the straps you put on the bed. I love the suction cups for all the little spots. Like I've tried stuff. I think it's fun. It spices up the bedroom a bit.
Yeah, I'm not one of those suction kind of. I'll feel so weird, like just awkward.
Okay.
Yeah, the suction is uncomfortable, but I tried it. Like
on your own or with somebody?
No, it's the one.
Imagine
toys are meant to be played with people. Nah.
So what's your favorite toy? Who have a favorite toy? A bullet or handcuffs or ropes? What is your favorite toy?
I'm like, first of all, we got way off topic, but
he got it looked like
the conversation's good.
Where it go?
Yeah, I'm about to say it's good though. Favorite toy, vibrator, and I like handcuffs. I like
only one. Pick one. Only one.
It's a package deal. They go together.
No, I can't do that.
It's a toy. It's a package deal. Don't act like everybody getting quiet now. Don't act like
so you know what toy I've always wanted to try, and I actually wanted to like create one and sell it. Was one where your partner can control it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, the panties.
All right, so especially like the long distance relationships, right? There's one where like you can use it. Say that again, Kareem.
It's Bluetooth, like you can use it on your phone.
So that way, like your partner could be away, and you could be in the house just fucking nutting on yourself, watching. Like I feel like that's amazing.
Yeah. Like when I get in my next relationship, we doing that.
Long distance.
You'll see my little TikTok video.
Y'all should do it while y'all doing it live.
Imagine you at work.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Y'all should do it to each other while y'all doing it live.
Just called
what kind of?
You and me and united. That would be hilarious. That would be so much fun.
Nikki for president.
Yeah. But the worst thing is when you fellas, I don't know if y'all been through this, right? So like you get used to something, right? So let's say you have a girl that's a little bit more extreme, right? And then next thing you know, you're in the next relationship or whatever, and then you try the thing that you were doing with her with the next girl, and she's like, no, that's too much. Like, you ever had that happen? No? Okay.
Wow.
Not
something like that. Yeah, something like that.
I'll say something like that. I just had to what's the word? You got to pretty much like, she gonna say no, of course, right. But when you keep trying and she gonna give in. She will give in, and then hopefully, it will. It happens.
Oh, what I mean is
I
like,
get what you're saying. Like one time, like someone was into like real spanking, not like just tap me on my ass, like real all out spanking, and then you go into you deal with another person and you try that and they're like, are you fucking crazy?
She's calling the cops on the ass.
Pretty much.
That's a communication problem again, because you like
exactly.
How hard do you like it? Like I'm a
So now she's like, So now she look back at it. Exactly. So you just messed everything up now.
Yeah.
So sorry, player. So I don't know. Now you got to go back down. Whatever you got to do, and you just messed everything up.
And that's why you have those conversations about like, what is it that you like?
Yeah,
exactly.
Sometimes you get caught up in the moment. Like this one girl was like, "Yo, I want you to choke me till I pass out, and then fuck me back to consciousness." Right? And then, so I used to really after.
Did you do it though?
Yeah.
Did she pass out?
Yeah.
That's
so you ready to risk it all?
That's too extreme for me.
And then
another thing with ladies, another thing like with the
I'd be like, say that on camera first.
But in the next relationship, I was like, you know, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, she going 911. Yeah, so
I'm like, okay, this is what, you know, especially when you're younger, like you just okay, this is what women like. Okay, so let me just.
That's true.
You in the moment, you don't even think about it. You just, you know what I mean?
No, yeah, no, that's true. Just like with the whole spanking, when he said you wanna slap a butt. And she felt that shit sting, you know. She, oh my god, like, you know, it's like, you know what I mean, like, damn, like you can slap my butt, but don't like you don't like me, don't hit me like you don't like me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different levels to you know to spanking, you know.
Yo, look, y'all can tell I got a newborn. I'm wiping my face with this.
What was your name? Your name was the Entrepreneur Daddy. That's why I named it that.
Yeah.
That's how y'all should have came into the live with y'all names.
Oh, really?
Going on down there.
No, you didn't say that. I didn't say that.
But no, y'all had Snooks. What it was, so-called goody two shoes or something like that.
Yeah,
that's the title. That ain't the name.
All right, so do y'all think y'all names went with what y'all with y'all? Like, do y'all think it made sense?
Yeah, I like the daddy.
I love it.
All right, because I was like a new daddy.
Okay.
Jasmine,
I'm like, huh?
Don't dare me.
What is that?
Samara, do you think yours aligns?
A little bit. I ain't like the fake part.
Wait, what was her thing?
Fake goody two.
Oh, I mean, you are a fake goody two shoe.
Lord have mercy. Thank you.
I am a goody two shoes.
No, the fuck you ain't.
With a side.
I'm like, how long y'all been doing the lives? We done heard some stories, girl.
A long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
You could be good and have fun with your partner. I'm human.
Girl, bye. Next. No.
Crispy, what was yours?
The Hood Comedian.
Did you like that or not?
I loved it.
Okay.
Yeah. It was different. You know what I mean? It was different. I was like, oh wow. You know, then
wow.
Yeah. I like it. So
name.
That was definitely a 90%. So
what was yours,
90%.
Nikki? So they could hear yours.
Mine was it outspoken?
No.
I don't know.
No.
Unapologetic.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I was gonna put outspoken and then I changed it. Yeah. I mean, I picked it for myself, so of course I'm gonna agree. All right. So do y'all want to talk about something else, or y'all want to get back into the conversation that we was having
about the attached?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I had 2 questions for y'all too, so we could get back. Yeah, we get in that too.
What's the questions that you had, Crispy?
Listen, man, y'all talking all this, man. I'm talking for the fellas out here. The fellas, they want to know, and they told me, yo, Chris, write these things down. Do it for us. I got y'all.
Who told you that?
I got y'all. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna just throw out 2 questions. I can answer whatever. You know what I mean?
Right? I'm like,
ladies,
you just wrote that shit down. Talk about what they said.
Yeah, ladies. You know, what is y'all longest relationship?
Okay.
And why y'all single? If you're single, why you single? Why?
Look, we looking like
my longest relationship was like 2.5 years, so not too long. Relationship, if you want to count.
And are you single?
Yes, if you want to count situationship, that's probably like 5 years.
All right.
You said it's probably what?
Like 5 years.
Oh.
What was the other question you said, Crispy?
No, just those 2.
Yeah, why are you single?
No, you said why? Yeah.
Oh, because I don't got. I don't got it. I don't got it in me. I don't want it. I don't feel like dealing.
You think you always gonna feel like that?
Hi, gentleman meets freak.
I said, you think you always gonna feel like that?
No, I don't think so. But just right now, I just feel like the quality.
Why you zoomed in like that?
If I found if I found like quality or was to meet somebody that I could really connect with on that level, then I have no problem. But I just haven't met that person. And go ahead.
What's the quality?
The quality is just like somebody that's not like immature, that you can have good conversation with, somebody that knows how to show up, somebody that actually want to go on dates, somebody that knows how to buy flowers and treat a female, somebody that got a good job, somebody that is in touch with their emotions and they're not afraid to hide their emotions, somebody that doesn't go ghost for a couple of days and then come back, somebody that is not married, somebody that listen, the list could go on. Somebody that's not corny, like
that's a very like
she gonna be single forever.
List. That's not a laundry list.
So some of those, the things I mentioned, like those I feel like it was like standards, and it was between standards and I forgot the other words that they use.
Yeah, but some of them things you gotta like pretty much like you gotta knit it. You get what I'm saying? Like some things you just gotta take. Like, all right. Like,
yeah. So what are your top 5?
I feel like I just said the whole corny stuff and stuff that was playing, but
okay.
I'm speaking from like my experiences and the people that I've dealt with and how they showed up. Those are the ways that I do not want to deal with somebody else. If that makes sense. Like somebody that like they feel in the type of way, but they can't talk about it. That's a standard. You should be able to know how to communicate, right? Like that's something that should just come in a relationship or with the person that you're dealing with or a person that you're into. Communicate, right?
So would you ever settle?
No.
Wait. You know what? This is the first time, and I never thought I would do this, but I'm gonna actually take Nikki's side on this.
He's scratching his head like.
At the same time,
he was like, "Shit, I'm about to say this out loud."
I'm gonna listen now.
Yo, Kareem, we gotta do this, man. Come on.
And the reason
I got a question for real quick. All of the ladies asked, like,
hold on, real quick.
Go ahead. No.
Yeah. And the reason is that what she just mentioned wasn't superficial, right?
No, not at all.
It wasn't on surface level. You know what I mean? What she just mentioned, it's like once you get a certain age, certain things you should be able to do. You know what I mean? And so, I can't. What she just mentioned, I can't even argue with.
No, I'm not knocking her.
He said, "Oh, he gotta make $500,000 a year. He gotta drive a BMW."
Why do men do this? I don't know any woman that talks like that.
Right?
It's to grab the air. It's to grab the air. Grabbing the air. I forgot. My bad. But in all seriousness, what she said wasn't like out of pocket. Like what she just said. I don't know what she made.
Yeah, right. But somebody gonna lack that. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody that gonna be perfect. Nobody's perfect.
And that's why.
Hold on.
Minimum standards.
So she had to take something. But what she named was there's that, there's that.
Like,
can he have a kid?
Hold on.
I want him to have kids because I ain't having no more.
Yeah, exactly.
Those things don't matter. I've dealt with people that had 3 kids, that had 2 kids, a baby that's fucking 8 months. Like it doesn't matter. Your kids, honestly, as long as you're still able to balance your kids and me, I don't have a problem with that. And I'm not the type of person that think, because you fucking with me, you're supposed to be in my face all day. I do not like that. You could go do your thing, go take care of your kids, and come back. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be like, I need all your time every day, all day. I don't care. Go deal with your kids and then come back. Like,
or what about can he bring the kid?
He could bring the kid. I don't give a fuck. Like, as long as
he's okay.
As long as the kid not breaking shit in my house.
Right. Bring Roscoe. Bring Roscoe.
Yeah. Like we could go eat. Listen, we could go eat and bring that baby. I go out with my friend. She has a baby. She bring her baby. We sit there. I feed the baby. I hold the baby. I don't care. Like that. Those things are not turnoffs for me. And I feel like at the age that we are, you can't expect a person to not have kids. I can see if you was 19 and the nigga got 3 kids. Now that's a problem, right? Like seriously, but I'm 37 years old. I can't be like, oh,
how old are you? No, okay.
I'm 31 years old.
Nikki for president. Nikki for president.
Like, you can't expect a person to not have.
Crispy, we already know you shot your shot. We get it.
So let me. So Crispy gave you guys 2 questions, and I just wanted to add a question to that.
So can we all answer and then?
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, I just want to add this question.
Jasmine wants y'all to know.
No. I'm just saying because I'm like.
Because I think I asked Nikki a wrong, not incorrect, but I should have asked you, what are you looking for and what are you willing to give? Because I think those work hand in hand, because a lot of times we do say, oh, this is what I want, this is what I need in a relationship, but a lot of times people don't really say what they're willing to give to have that relationship. If you understand what I mean.
I don't. So can I?
No. So that's okay. And what I mean by that is because
I get what he's saying, but
let's say you want a relationship, like all of those qualities that you name, you want that. But let's say right now you're going to school or you have a passion that you're chasing. So you want that, but you may not be able to give certain things because you're chasing your passion.
I feel like everything she's asking, she's willing to give as well. We're not going to expect something from somebody and not give it in return.
It doesn't always work like that.
It doesn't, but
I agree with Jasmine. I agree. Like, I think the stuff that I said, and that's why I said there's standards and then there's things that you just want. The things that I mentioned were just standards, right? And I realized in the past, this is part of my growth process, because I realized in the past, I wasn't speaking up for myself. I wasn't holding people accountable. I was just letting people do whatever the fuck they want, and I would hold my feelings to myself and just eat that shit because I didn't want to come forward with like looking too emotional, right? So I kept it to myself. But now I realize those are things that I can't continue to do, because if I want somebody to communicate with me and be open with me, I also need to be open with them. Right. So I need them to hold me accountable as much as I'm gonna hold them accountable. Whereas before I went and say shit, now I'm gonna be like, well, I don't like what you said, and it made me feel like this. So let's talk about it.
Okay.
Like,
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Jazz.
Anything else, Mr. Freak?
Oh my goodness.
Wait, what is his name? Gentleman Meets Freak. Oh, okay.
All right,
mine is 10 years. And what was the second question?
Why?
Why I'm single. Because I want to be.
You sure about that?
I just haven't met anyone that I want to be in a relationship with.
Are you looking?
No, I'm not looking. The fuck? I'm not looking. If it happens, I'm the type of person, like, if it happens, it happens.
Okay.
You know, like,
okay.
But then I don't give people chances. So I mean, you know, you gotta be extra special.
So that means she gonna be single.
And I'm okay with that. and I am okay with that. After being in a relationship, a toxic relationship for 10 years, and probably majority of the damn relationship was toxic, and I was young. So like Nikki said, like, I didn't speak up or anything like that. So I took a lot in that relationship. So imagine pretty much 10 years of abuse. So yeah, I'm not rushing it. If I'm single forever, I'm single forever. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
So
I feel you on that.
Happens to happen.
I think like our experiences, they definitely, like, they're shaping like how we show up in relationships, right? The same way how I said, like, I used to go into situations just like trust. I trust everything, right? Because I feel like, why are you lying? What the fuck are you lying to me for? Who am I for you to be lying to me? Like that, I'd be so confused when people lie because I just don't get it. So like, but then you see like people are continuously lying or they doing shady shit. Now you don't want to expect every person is going to be like that, but that kind of taints your outview on people. But I can't say, like, for Jasmine is like the sweetest person ever in the world. She's a little spicy, but like she is like, no, I'm being serious. Like, I remember I was asleep and I was at her house, and sis came in the room and she had grits, eggs, and fucking the sausage that I told her that I wanted the day before. And I was like, oh my gosh, she woke me up like, here's food. Like, I love that.
Jazz get burned. Jazz get burned.
Oh, I think that is who like we are to our core, right? Mm-hmm. But then we go through these things and it holds us back from showing up in that way because from the past we've been scorned. Yeah. And we don't want to be that way, but it's just shit that we went through.
Yeah. To answer the question, so I guess so we can move on. I'm about to say single. My longest relationship was 5.5 years, and I'm single now. I guess by choice. I am looking, I guess. But I guess my issue was I was attracted to toxic people. I was attracted to unavailable men, and yeah.
Unavailable in what way?
You're dangerous.
Unavailable in what way? Sorry.
I would say emotionally unavailable.
Yeah. Good save.
Okay, like you said. And I guess it was for me coming out of a toxic situation and emotionally abusive situation, just an abusive situation, and trying to fall back, take time for yourself. And I just started dating. I think I probably consciously was dating people that weren't available because I probably was afraid to get into a situation again because of my last situation. So yeah, I had to take some time out, work on myself. And now I'm looking, I guess, for my hubby.
Wait, real quick. The men here, are we all in relationships or no?
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay. Being recorded.
You right? No, she won't see this.
Wait, time out. Is this being recorded or not? Is this being recorded?
This is broadcasting live as we speak. People are tuned in.
Listen, man. I'm faithful. I'm 100%. I can't. I do nothing.
Too late. She's like, oh, you stuttering now? Copy.
But what about you? To answer your question, are you?
Who, me?
You?
Yeah,
I'm in a relationship now. Because the only reason why I'm asking is I was like, yo, if every man in here is in a relationship but every woman is not, like that's
crazy.
That's a conversation we need to have.
Okay, this is a conversation that we need to have.
No, I'm saying if every man in here was, but every woman wasn't.
Well, 2 out of 3.
Only Kareem is not. So
1.5 out of 3.
Right.
So what were you gonna say?
No, I was saying that was a conversation we need to have. Like that might be an issue with the ratio. That's all I'm saying.
I think.
How long you been in a relationship?
About a year and a half.
And how old is your baby?
3 months. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Wild story. Interesting story too, man.
What was that about?
Are you all right? And respectfully.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Are you in a relationship because she got pregnant?
No.
Okay.
No. Look, I'm answering like I know y'all like that. I'm like, no.
No. It was a wild story. Matter of fact, I was going through like a lot of personal issues, and so I was just wilding. Like I had like if my daughter wasn't with me like Friday through Sunday, like every day was like I had a lineup. You know what I'm saying? The guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
you know what you're talking about.
You decide to. My question is, what makes y'all decide, men? What makes y'all decide to settle down? What makes you say, "Oh, this is the one. This is about to be my girl"? Well, how does a female need to show up in order for you to say, "I'm gonna solidify this relationship"?
So like, let me. Okay, go ahead, Crispy.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let me give y'all some insight into the male psyche, right?
Okay.
Only a little bit.
Okay, only a little bit. Right?
I'm calling your job.
That's funny.
I'm off the clock. Go ahead.
So the way a woman presents herself, a man know, like you know how they say a woman knows like within 30 seconds if she want to sleep with a man, whatever. A man knows who's wifey material who's 3 o'clock in the morning material, who's 3 o'clock in the morning drunk material. You know what I'm saying? Who's they like men can put women in different categories subconsciously, right? So you know when that wifey walked through the door, she or y'all start engaging, you're like, yo, this one is she on a different, she on a different wavelength than what I'm, see, this is actually closer to what I've been looking for than anybody that ever came through. So let me at least hold on to this one. Like I'll take this one serious. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No.
So you trapped her. That's what you're saying.
I trapped.
The minute say don't generalize.
That's funny.
He said you ain't going nowhere.
So
yeah.
So it was kind of crazy because, like I said, when I met her, I was going through my mental health issues. I would call it my mental health issues, right? So I had at least 4 or 5 girls going, and so when I met her then. So she was about to be the 5th or 6th girl, like just throw in the rotation like that, right? But then it was something else about it. Like I was just like, yo, I really want to be with this girl, like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so, I slowly literally tried to cut everybody else off. It was easier said than done, but
So right now, my question was, what made you say this is the girl? What was that thing that made you say she is the one out of these 5 or 6 girls? Like, what was that thing?
She was a lot like. You know what?
Yeah, what she was doing.
Like, fellas, is that really the deciding factor?
No, not
at all.
She was a lot like me, where, like I could take it to Brownsville, you know what I'm saying, and go chill with the homies, or I could take it to events at the mayor's office. You know what I'm saying? Different things. And she had a duality about her, and she was just, classy, very classy, but at the same time down to earth. You know what I'm saying? And like, loved to laugh. She laughs at all my corny jokes. So I was like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, she really, you know what I'm saying? Like, she loves to laugh, loves to have a good time, doesn't take itself too serious, but at the same time knows how to carry herself. You know what I'm saying? And not grabbing air. She don't do all that shit. Like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't take a woman. I'm gonna keep it real, John. When a woman does that, I can't take it serious. So, and then.
All right. So in the comments, Joe said, so because it was so you went into a relationship broken.
Broken? No, it wasn't broken because of a relationship.
Broken state, and you were dealing with multiple people.
Yeah. So what happened was I got caught up. So. And I even tried the shit was so crazy that I tried to cut it off with women like, yo, how do I do this? I was like, yo, okay, so let me just tell them the truth. Let me just be like, listen, you are like girl X, right? I was like, yo, you are basically a part of a stable right now. And I just want to let you know that. Right?
So you went into it telling the females.
I told her straight up. You know what she said? You know what that girl said to me? You know what she said to me? She said, well, at least you're being honest. I was like, what? This is not going the way I wanted to go. This is not. And then I did the same thing with 2 other girls, and that was not a good situation. So, and so it got to the point where it was just too much, where I just kept going, and I wound up getting caught. And so she caught me. Lo caught me, right? And
who said so? She was a bottom chick and she was okay with it?
No. Well, who? What you talking about?
No, they was all like in the same bracket, pretty much.
In the comments. I'm just
comments.
Oh, I can't see the comments.
Me either.
That's why I'm reading them.
Oh, so what was the question?
They said so she was a bottom chick and she was okay with it.
No. That's no. Now I'm talking about another girl, like a girl I tried to cut it off with. I was just telling her, like, just in order for her to be like, okay, well, I don't want to deal with you no more. I wanted her to be mad.
Yeah, that's what they were referring to.
Yeah, I don't want to. She was like, well, at least you be honest with me. And I was like, this is not. And then I told 2 other girls at the same time.
All right, Jeff, hold on, because I feel like this dragging.
Okay.
Give me 2 sentences on what you like most. What made her your girlfriend?
I'm just telling the story. Y'all want to know the story? Just tell me the story. Story done. Story time done. Okay.
Just about to write it.
Well, your time is not done, but we
no. I told you. I told you like her duality, like her sense of humor, her a willingness to have a conversation and compromise, come to a, she's just not like, she's willing to have that conversation and go back and forth until we find a happy medium, you know what I'm saying? And willing to communicate with me. So that's one of the things.
They said, Chazelle said she had the propensity to deal with your brokenness.
Here's the thing, and I'm gonna keep it real with you.
I'm gonna be honest. What that mean? What does propensity mean? I never heard that word before. I'm not even gonna act like
that means that
y'all know what that word means.
She was willing to, or she just had
that's it.
Tell us since you wrote it.
So she was married for 18 years before, right? Okay. So, and ironically, to a guy named Kareem. So,
wait.
No, that's not the same.
It's not.
I don't think so.
About to say what?
No, that is funny.
What's your last name, Kareem?
No, what's your last name?
I was about to say, all right, gentleman meets friend.
No, only thing you have to. Does your ex-wife have a new baby?
I don't.
If she doesn't, then
no, she doesn't. She definitely doesn't.
What's her name? What's your ex-wife's name, Kareem? What's the initial? The first initial, is it L?
Yeah.
Kareem, what's your last name?
Oh shit!
It's not. It's definitely not her. I'm telling you.
Listen, man. Listen.
Definitely not.
Yo, Kareem, tell her you want to shoot it real quick and all that. Get over
that would have been hilarious, though, right?
Right now,
like this would have to go viral.
Look, text her right now.
Yeah, both of y'all text her right now and whatever and say, hey, you know what I mean? Listen, man, the best one wins.
So she already had and then so I went into it knowing that, okay, and that's what I told her. I told her for I was like, damn, because when she first told me she was married for 18 years and recently kind of divorced, I was like, fuck, now I got to deal with the back, you know what I'm saying, like the PTSD of it all, like what I'm saying, like
got you.
I deal with that shit. Like I don't want to deal with that shit. Whatever she dealt with 18 years, now it's on me to tread lightly. So I went into it understanding that, okay, there was some work to be done, and basically she did the same thing. So, which is a whole nother reason why
she ain't like, no, they go like,
that's not.
That ain't him.
So that's crazy. So that was your thought process when you heard she was divorced, even though you had your lineup.
No, not just divorce from 18 years.
Yeah, but that's your thought process while you had your whole toxic lineup. That's interesting.
Yeah. But once I got it in my mind, I was like, okay, I need to get rid of these girls. I need to figure out how to get rid of these girls. And then I tried and I failed.
When did you find out that you was in love? How far in? How long was you seeing her before you got to that point?
Good question.
Maybe if.
And be honest, she remember.
I'm trying to be honest. I'm trying to figure.
Nah,
3 months.
Maybe like a few weeks.
Oh.
All right, Lo.
You had strong, sis.
You got that poom cash. I remember J. Jones, mother. Lot of mercy. Yo, I'm dead. All right. So we've been on here long enough, right? So I want to kind of like close it up. Let's get into the wrap up stages or whatever, right? So one of the last questions that we wanted to ask is, and we want everybody to go around. Somebody said we need a raise your hand system. So raise your hand when you're ready to go, and then you'll go. What makes it difficult to date you?
Everybody get quiet now. Go ahead, Kareem.
What makes it difficult is that, and I'm trying to break out of this, like I have a routine and I like my space.
Okay.
I'm not willing to break that for anyone. And I'm trying to get out of that because that's not fair to to someone new that I'm meeting in my life. So it's just that I like my space. I like my me time.
Hey, no,
I get it.
And I have to learn to share that with other people.
Because you shared that shit for 18 years. You like, now it's my turn. No, seriously, now it's my turn. Let me do what the fuck I want. I get it.
Yeah, be free.
So that's what makes it hard to date me.
Jasmine had her hand up next.
You're muted.
You had your hand up. We saw you. Oh.
Mr. Freak cut me, so okay. It's my turn. I'm piggyback off of him. Like, I like my free time. Like, I need somebody that has their own life.
Yes.
Because I have my own life and then we have ours together. But I have problems not even expressing myself, just like talking about my feelings or anything like that. I'm very like closed off. So it's like unfortunately, you have to put in a lot of work in order for me to actually just like open up to you.
So I have a question for you, Jasmine.
Come on now.
So you said that the guy.
My follow-ups. Go ahead.
You said that the guy has to put in a lot of work.
Yeah.
Do you think that by going to therapy that would help him?
Wait, what?
You said what? You think I gotta do work on myself?
You said what?
That's how it sounded. Like you was like, excuse me.
You basically said,
I honestly didn't hear what you said.
No, I said, do you think that you going to therapy will help you open up so you can be more open to that person?
Maybe. But you know what? A guy has to put in a lot of effort, like, period. Like, a lot of guys just think, okay, we talked a few times and it's like no effort. Like, I need you to show me some effort. Like, I need you to be texting me. No, I'm not saying all the time, all day, but at least try to get to know me. I want to go on dates. I want to do cute stuff together. Like, I haven't done that in a very long time. So I want somebody to want to do that for me. Like, in my old 10-year relationship, like, he would be like, oh, well, set something up and then we'll go. Like, no, show me some effort. I want you to be like, oh, I planned this, or, get dressed, let's do something. Like, because I want to do that. Once we get to that place, I want to be like, okay, come on, let's do stuff. I want to be able to do that. I'm not going to do that off the bat. And then it's like, you're not doing the same thing. Like, I have to show some kind of effort in order for me to do that.
But can't you do it out of
What'd you say, Kareem?
Can't you do it out of reciprocity?
No.
I honestly think that we can. Matter of fact,
we can, because automatic, like, I feel like once we start talking to somebody, we already start thinking about, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. But if he's not showing that same like excitement, or even going out on a simple date, like, I'm not gonna.
No, but what I'm saying, if he is,
how easy it is for one.
I mean, if he is, of course.
I was gonna speak for everybody, but I'm gonna only speak for myself.
Okay.
I do think that.
Thank you.
Maybe, maybe I can benefit from some type of therapy, because my relationship with my father is not the relationship that I think it should be. Mm-hmm. So I think that y'all could benefit from therapy.
I feel like everybody could use some therapy.
That's why I didn't want to generalize it. So
everybody could use therapy, some kind of therapy.
I've done therapy.
Mm-hmm.
I probably don't want to. I don't want to hear nobody, honestly.
Yeah, but we have to get to that place too.
No, it helps.
Kind of
Therapy
we need therapy.
Especially,
like we all know we need therapy, but actually taking that step, like, okay, I think it's about that time.
Chazelle trying to call you out, Jasmine.
What he said?
He said, "What about you showing effort? You want to give 0 effort and receive 100% effort?" And then he said, "No disrespect, but you should seek counseling." Whose friend is that? That's gonna come from my friend. Whose friend is that?
I can't see the chat.
Oh man.
Giselle Bush.
Go to hell.
No, but to definitely advocate with what Nikki said, therapy is whether you feel like there's something wrong with you or not. I think therapy is definitely a good resolution.
I think it's an air that's outside of people that know you, so they can give
unbiased, very objective.
Thank you, Kareem. Thank you. Thank you, Gentleman Meets Freak, for coming in and filling in our sentence. I appreciate you for that. That is exactly what I was trying to say.
Samara, he learned that in therapy.
Ready to go? No, but yes, I think that, like, one of my friends, she said she recently started she's been going since the summertime and she loves it 1,000%. She was like, I love it.
It's a great feeling.
She cheated on her husband right now. She talks about it in therapy. But anyway.
I'm like, that was a bad example, but okay.
I mean, that's a good way to keep him, right? Like, I'll go to therapy. I'll go to therapy.
All right. So the question was, what was the question that we had?
What makes it difficult to date?
Once everybody answers, we're really gonna wrap up this time.
Yeah.
I think Jasmine did
follow-up questions, Kareem.
I'm sorry, I just had to.
You could DM me if you want. Like, you got more questions. Let everybody else go. You want to be my therapist?
Look, Jasmine ready to go. Jasmine.
Are you ready to love? Are you ready to love? Come see the gentleman.
Kareem, if you want to be the bachelorette,
he trying to save me.
The rated real dating experiment.
Go ahead, Kareem. Go ahead. Do it.
Oh no.
So, Crispy, what makes it difficult to date you?
Oh man, like I said before, man, it's my attitude, man. Like, it's my attitude, man. I have I wouldn't say it's like a stink / female attitude. I feel like if I don't get my way, it's the highway. Like, I don't care how long I've been dating you or anything like that. I need me. Like, I need, like, yo, like, yeah, that's it. And that's where all of my relationships went down the drain because of that,
So you bring the toxic to the relationship from the jump.
So basically, you're the woman of the relationship,
right?
No.
That's why I said he's happy
to that.
So it was you.
I need what I need. If, like, I want what I want, like, give it to me. Like, type. I don't want to be like, I don't know, like me. Like I told you now, like, I don't like going back and forth. I don't like arguing in my relationship. I don't like none of that. That's corny.
What are your pronouns? No.
Ain't no how far. That's a straight pause.
Okay, so who that comedian now? Listen, with that being said, and you know something's a little off with you, you have an anger problem. Do you feel the need to, like, want to work on that? Or you just at a point where you just don't care?
I tried when I was
okay.
16.
You need therapy too. So next
tried when you were 16 and you like 40. How old?
Yeah, 43, 48.
Your grown self.
You 43?
48.
45 and a half talking about I'm a female. My female attitude.
Well, listen,
okay, sassy, Chris.
We gonna have a therapist on here the next time. I know somebody that's an actual licensed therapist. I'm gonna have her come on here so she could therapy us. Okay, therapy us.
Okay.
All right, who next?
Counsel.
It would be like entrepreneur daddy.
I like you.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat with Kareem, like, as far as needing my space. But another thing is that, I'm very patient, but, like, once my patience is done with, like, a certain thing, like, it's done. I'm done. Like, I'm done. Like, whatever it is, it could be, cut me off on something, whatever it is. Like, once my patience is done with that, I'm gonna let it be known, and we gonna have a problem. You know what I'm saying? Because, so, it's that. So.
Okay. Kareem, did you go?
I did go.
Yeah, you went first.
Okay. So me and Samara are last. So I'm gonna say nothing. I'm gonna say maybe Jeff, fix your face because I was just. Jeff was about to go all the way in. He was like,
I got a list for you, sis. Since you
she about to sit here and lie.
I don't know. I'm gonna say maybe I could be hot and cold, like either I'm on or I'm off.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying because I'm a different. Even though like my name is what I said what was it my name was the outspoken whatever. Right. When I'm dealing with somebody that I really fuck with, it's totally different. Like I like a man to be an alpha man, and I like to take the back seat, but you have to show up as that. So I'm gonna say maybe hot and cold. I think, and then I feel like maybe I give too much, and then you do maybe you do something that I don't like, and then I withdraw. So that's why I say hot and cold.
Yeah. I think it's hard.
Yes, look at us.
Nah. I would say I can come off passive aggressive sometimes, and sometimes don't be doing that face, Nikki.
You admitting it? Okay.
And only because I've been noticing a lot because people been lately getting on my nerves, and I've noticed my reaction to it, and I'm like, damn, I guess I do kind of do that. And slightly overbearing, but in a loving way, in a supportive way.
What does that mean?
What it mean? Like I kind of like.
She's a coddler.
In a sense where like I want to help you, and even if you don't want help, I still want to help you. So just let me help you. And
you want to save a hole.
Yeah, I've been saving holes. I've been working on it. I had to stop, hang up that flag, put my hands in my gun, my badge. But yeah, so I've been working on those things though. But that was my issue.
All right, y'all. This is our very first episode of Two Girls, One Struggle in the Counsel. Right, let's get a round of applause. Round of applause, baby. Make that ass clap. Jasmine. Yes. No, I was like,
I thought y'all wanted me to twerk again.
Jasmine is a good twerker.
No, I'm not.
Oh my goodness.
Do not put that out there.
I'm just joking.
It's live.
It's live. I'll give $1,000.
First episode, Two Girls, One in the Counsel. Next time, this was great. Next time it's gonna be better. We're gonna work out the kinks with the shit and get it together. Tomorrow.
We got to dig deep a little bit, get to know each other better. So that was pretty dope. We appreciate all y'all coming through. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We want y'all to make sure, those of you that came into the live, that y'all subscribed to our page. All right? And put that notification bell on, and then share with a couple of your friends.
Okay, yeah. Also, I want to shout out the Hold It Down podcast with Low and Fresh. The weekly podcast.
Don't play with me.
Wait, what?
I got an ace. This Hold It Down podcast. What? I can't shout out.
Who's he plugging?
You should be able to shout out our collective.
Yeah,
the Hold It Down podcast with Low and Fresh. Catch us.
Okay. Kareem, Crispy, Jazz, you want the same thing for the close out?
Thank you guys for having me.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. It's a blessing.
Sis, you got anything to say?
Don't ask me again.
You're welcome. No, I'm kidding.
Fuck out of here.
No, this was
next time. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video if y'all had a great time. Yeah, that's it. I'm Keish, the unapologetic one.
I'm Snooks.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Snooks.
I'm Snooks. I forgot the name she gave me. The fake goodies and shoes.
Get it together.
Jazz, ladies first, of course.
Oh, Jasmine, she's almost perfect.
Wow. We already know gentleman meets free.
I don't think y'all gonna agree after this podcast.
Hey, y'all doing your outro, saying your name.
Yeah.
Crispy, you already know the comedian. Holla at me. Follow me on Instagram. Yeah.
Right. My name's Fresh from the Hold It Down podcast with Low and Fresh. Peace.
All right, now. Well, thank y'all. Hope you had a great night. Until next time.
Peace out.
Two girls, one struggle, pour it up, make it double. It's time to spill the tea. Tired of the dating scene. I'm just trying to find a bank with the games they wanna play. Only if it's rated R, maybe then I'll show my cards.